Here the methods that we use for our research, ladies and gentlemen. The methods of the research we use is socio-cognitive framework. Why this way we use this socio-cognitive framework? Because the ingredients that we need to research, it has been in the B2 first exam. That's why we use the socio-cognitive framework. And also, the SCF or socio-cognitive framework organized in the work of the founding director of CRELA, Professor Cyril Ware, and has been further developed by the CRELA team and others. Also, what experts says about the SCF method? So experts says about the SCF method, it can underpin the sustained development of the college English test or CET, also known as CET, for undergraduate and postgraduate students in China. The framework has helped CET to meet the exacting professional standard set for the high-stake test in the 21st century. It's from the Jian, Professor of Linguistics and Applied Linguistics at the School of Foreign Language. There's two key aspects of the B2 first exam that we will take to the socio-cognitive framework method.
Okay, thank you, Ravi. So right now, I'm gonna explain furthermore about the socio-cognitive or SCF. So in this research, we only focus on two key aspects. The first one is cognitive validity and context validity. First one is cognitive validity, which we focus on the participant in this task. And on the context validity, we focus on how the questions maybe the task delivered. So in cognitive validity, we analyze how test takers process and understand the questions. So from the subject. And in the context validity, this focus on the relevance of and representativeness on the task, including factors like task content, format, and conditions. So we take the two POV in this paper. And next, and these are the FCE reading sections. The first one we analyze the multiple choice, and the second one is open close, and word formation in the part 3. Part 4 is keyword transformations. And also the practice in the questions, like marking the correct answers, like ABC, multiple choice. And the part 6 is gap the text or fill the blank. And the last one is about a series of statements, like they giving the statement on the question. So these are the types of questions that we're studying in the FCE. So, okay. First of all, I want us to give a point of view from the SPLDS people. Can you imagine that when you're reading a task, like the words are floating, or maybe you cannot read it very clear, and that's what our friends with dyslexia when they're reading the task. Or maybe when you are like a little hard to write, maybe like the capital or maybe to arrange, like spelling the words. That's what our friends with dysgraphia feeling when they are taking tasks. So by taking a look at POV, we can realize that this is hard task that we need to critique. So these are the critiques that we are focusing on the FCE readings. The first one is inadequate waste accommodation for students with SPLDS. This task is computer-based that allow font size and color adjustment, but the default